Possible rezoning has some neighbors in Winston-Salem concerned.
Yeah, they want more transparency on what could be coming to a 7.3 acres plot of land at the corner of Baumgartner Street and Pilgrim Court. Fox 8's Natasha Lagur joins us live in Winston-Salem tonight. Natasha, tonight the City Council will hear about this rezoning.
That's right. Tonight, Winston-Salem City Council will hear about that rezoning. They're going to decide whether to reject or approve that rezoning. But people have some concerns because they don't know what's going to be built there or if it's going to follow community standards. A developer wants Winston-Salem to rezone this 7-acre plot of land at Baumgarten Street and Pilgrim Court. Right now, there's an abandoned building and parking spaces on that property.
If it's zoned as is, 16 units per acre and up to 60 feet in height, that would be looking directly down into my house and would be something that I'd look out the window and I see a large building, straight behind me.
The petitioner wants the land to be rezoned from limited office use and multi-residential to multi-residential and storage usage. People living near that property are concerned what type of multi-family residential structure could be built.
What we're trying to do instead is just work with the petitioner and try to come up with a plan that can be more of a win-win and try to influence the developer or the petitioner to seek developers who build properties that are consistent with what this neighborhood.
Since the current rezoning allows the developer to build multi-family residential units, neighbors want to know why someone wants the city to rezone the property.
If a developer were to come in and put stuff that was really targeting the rental market, that would be very, very different and also something that doesn't really create the same sense of community that we have today.
And the petitioner is also looking to do the same rezoning on another more than 3 acres of land just close to this other rezoning. Live in Winston-Salem, Natasha Lagur, Fox 8 News.
Natasha.